Well, that's a bit of a boomer, guys. I have no power, and I don't know why. There hasn't been any storm. There hasn't been, there hasn't been wind. There hasn't been thunder. It was just a normal night last night, and it just went off there maybe 20 minutes ago, I think. So the girls aren't going to be very happy. But look, hopefully maybe they're doing some maintenance or something. It's funny how it just turned off like that though. Today we're going up to get the sheep. But again, it's watching to it. And today was supposed to be a good day. Some of my shorn sheep. Geez, that's not quite high up. Well, I'm not sure where they are. They never go that high. Oh well, that's good. Now I'm just check to see if my wool is still there. Yeah, it's still there. Mixed up with the show one, so we'll get them there later. And this lot probably be their last day here until and they'll be turned out. We'll put them up to the hill. They should be safe now from about an hour. They always say around August this is the best time, it's a safe time for them. The only ones that will stay here. Creators. They're both pets like that. Millie's the pure pet. No, she's trying to come in after me. Oh, get out, you little devil. I try to keep her out of here because if she comes in here, she'll eat everything. We'll have no food for anyone. She's a little piglet, that's what she is. Alright guys, give me a second. If you're ever wondering what that noise in the background is, it's actually the sheep hitting off the fence that's outside, and it's hitting off the shed. It sounds like, I don't know, a train going by or something. Oh dear. So, just enough for one back. Today I will have to get some nuts for the sheep. I want to get some chicken feed as well. That's good. Right. Now, better. God, that bucket looks very manky. Oh, that's so dirty. Alright guys, 1 minute, I'll be right. Well guys, I'm back. Got a new bucket. I went to try and clean the other bucket, but I completely forgot. With no power, so I couldn't use the pump. The pump wasn't working to get the water up. Oh man. This is why I should have installed a generator. Now, I was planning on doing it, but it didn't happen. So, like, that's the thing, like, Mike was saying to me there, no, do you know, I shouldn't buy a generator and all that, but it's things like this, times like this, where you need a generator to power everything. And I'm sorry I didn't actually do it, because we were talking about it one time. At least then, if you know, we have storms or whatever like that, we have some way of getting, you know, getting some kind of a water, you know, having water. But don't worry, I have something planned. I actually have water in my car that we used for the camping 2 days ago. So that Aggie can use that, and whenever she needs water, she can leave it outside and I'll try and sort it out. We have a small stove, which is one of the reasons I came in here for. I have it over there. I'll bring it over. So, it's not the end of the world. We can survive. It's just a night that, you know, the girls are going to be bored out of their mind now because it is out. We no way of communicating to the world that it's out either. So that's gonna be fun. And then I suppose our batteries are gonna run out. So all these things. That's why one of the things I want to do. This is in the long run. I want to try and get solar power or some kind of a hydropower in here, so that way we won't have to be depending on the electric anymore. You know, it's going to be handy for the farm as well and everything. And I know a lot of people are doing it. There's a friend of mine up the road there. He's getting into the hydro, and he's told me all about it. I was supposed to meet a specialist the other day. Well, a month ago, was it 2 months ago? Actually, two or 3 months ago. Actually, I was gonna go with him, and we were gonna meet up with him, and he was gonna show us how to use it and all that. Only problem was I was bloody working that day, so I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna try and do something for the girls when they wake up, so they'll have that stuff. You know, they'll have the gas sorted, and we've got gas here now. That's why I always have gas for the camper, for the camping stove, just in case of things like this. Alright guys, I've gone back to, I suppose, the way they used to survive here before there was any power. I don't understand it. Normally with the SB, they normally tell you if they're doing something with the power or something. You get a notification. We didn't get anything that they were going to do anything with power today. So everything is off. We're offline at the moment. We don't even have Starlink working because obviously you need power for that. And I'm sorry I didn't go off and actually buy a generator way back when. And I was going to, but I didn't think, you know, I didn't think we'd need it yet. It's just days like this when you don't have any power and you're just stranded. I can't even contact anyone right now because the power's out. I didn't even get a notification. Like normally they'd say, look, it's going to be out a certain day or this time or whatever. We got nothing. I don't understand it. We've been paying the bills. I thought we were up to date. Herself now, she got no emails or anything like that recently. Like she's checking all the time, like, you know. I don't understand it. So I don't know, I'll just wait around, I suppose, see if it comes back on again. And you know, we'll find out soon, I suppose. Everyone, that's the young lambs going up. Just finished shearing all the lowland sheep. There's only 4 left outside the wire over in this direction. I might try and get them tomorrow evening now after work. But all this side is all done. Thank God. I'll finish off, turn these off, and that'll be it then. I'm trying to get Belle back, but she can hear me now, so I'm going to let on and walk away, and she'll start barking, which will chase them up. Because still training her. She's not trained yet, but I'll get her to be trained soon. Right, guys. It's working. She can hear. As soon as I'm walking away, and she's going to be back, and she'll chase them up. She's not trained, and I can't train. Like I've left her off a few times there. And every time I leave her off, guys, she won't listen to me. She'll sit down eventually, but when she's tired out, when I tell her to sit down. But like, that's it. So there's only one other option I can do, and that's to come and I'll try and I'm gonna get special collar now that makes some noise. You know, the ones. That's the training collar. And there's a vibration as well. I hope that will work. Let's see. This must be good. So that's what to try. I've tried everything else. I might be able to train the other dog with it as well. We'll see. Hi guys. Talk to me. This is so weird, guys. Having the shed empty. And the light just started working again. I don't know what's going on. That's supposed to only go off when it senses motion. I came in here, it was already on. I don't know, the thing has a fucking life of its own, guys. I swear to God. So yeah, put up the sheep now yesterday, as you seen. And I got a phone call. My main shearer is coming on Thursday. No, sorry. He changed it. It was supposed to come Thursday, but when he heard I was off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to do it then instead. So we're doing it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And yeah, he's going to go through it like mad. I can tell you. Like, the only thing is I'm going to be no good for him. I'll stand somewhere. You know, I've no dogs. Well, Belle's half trained. She's not ready yet, as you all seen. You let her off, she just runs off and does her own thing. I've done it a few times, but I've come up with another solution. It might work. I won't know now for another weeks. I'll wait for it to come in. But yeah, we'll find out if these things work. Anyway, I'm going to head off because I had no breakfast yet. And I fed everyone else. Millie and Lammy and the man in there have been fed. And look at this. This is what I woke up to. Lovely. Yeah, I'm working today, so I got as much done as possible. I was hoping to get those sheep out of here. There's only a few left. A few sheep that there's that lamb there. We didn't mark her. I don't know how that happened. And there's another ewe down below. That's a blackguard, so we have to kind of keep her inside. If she keeps going places she's not supposed to be going, so they go on the road or whatever. So guys, I finally got around to doing this. I've been leaving it off for ages, and I've finally blocked off this. We're going to get a mold for this some other day. Don't worry about that. And I've finally done the side here as well. Now, people are going to be tell me, you can't see your meter. We will. I'm going to put a little light in here. We'll be able to see what it says. I'll show you now. I'll probably put it on this side here. And then if we turn on the light, when you turn on the light, oh, it won't let me. The battery's running low, that's why. Anyway, if you turn on the light here, you'll be able to see easy what's there. Yeah. Now, I suppose I could have put this on this side and all that, but I am going to hinge it this side anyway, so we'll be able to get some light in here anyway. Oh, hang on a second, I have a light here, look. We were looking for a light. So if I shine a light, if I have a light there on the side, one of those button ones you can see what's there, no problem. Now I'm going to do that. It was going to be dark even without this, so just need to put on the door now next, and that's it. And this is going to be like I can put like, I don't know, anything. So, and, you know, stuff that the girls can't have, if you know what I mean. We can put it inside there then. Yeah. Not going to look ugly anymore. And then I'm going to paint it. I've decided. Just going to paint the whole lot, so it'll be that kind of colour. This is a door, remember I told you, that I got for free. And that's going to go on there. So yeah. It's going to look pretty for a change. Oh, and I might put a moulding on these edges here as well. On this edge. This is the only edge that's kind of showing. There's probably no need. Let's make it look nice. So, yeah. Still doing bits and pieces on the house, even though I'm doing farming as well at the same time. Well, everyone, I've just finished making it. It didn't take me long. What, it took me an hour? Lucky enough, I had these hinges of something else. The handle I got for one of the wardrobes that I had left over. So, I had everything I needed. There was bits of skirting I used then to frame it all up and that. And this is a piece of timber that was left over from this. So I used it as kind of to butt it up because it's out the square bit. But it's alright, it's fine. It does the job fine. Yeah. Perfect. I'm going to store stuff inside there as well, you know, bits and bobs, things that, you know, I might need. Like even these pots of paint and this stuff like can go inside there. It'll be handy to have it inside there. No, I just need a piece of moulding now to cut for that some other time. I might even make a piece of moulding for it. There's that to do. Obviously what I told you the last day, bit by the fireplace is next. I have to put some bit of timber there just to hide what was done there. And we're going to paint this, of course. I need to paint this now, and I need to paint all of this, the rest of the kitchen. Yeah, it's starting to come together. All the bits and pieces that I left behind, I hadn't done anything with. You know, I'm chuffed with that. No, I know a lot of you are going to say I'll leave this here. Well, one thing, it stops it from going back any further. Number one. And number two, I just thought it would be better to have it there. I know it's hard to see that now, but I'm going to put a little torch here, a light here that we can actually see. I even store my torch there. I'm going to have to put it somewhere like that now. Some of these things can actually go in here now. You know? Okay, I'll put my varnish in there, and I can put that there as well. I'm actually thinking of putting like a shelf here for like for my for shotgun cartridges or anything like that. No, it's handy to have, because I noticed here there's a lot of stuff here that's been stored here, like this. Look, that should be in there. And there's different things. Even my wife's keys are gonna get lost up there somewhere. So you know, it's a great little cabinet for that kind of stuff. Oh, chuffed with that. I know it doesn't look like much, but when it's painted up, it'll be perfect. And there's loud little monster. So, didn't take me long. I was actually chuffed. I'm chuffed how quick I did it. It looks well. Right, I'll have to think about the next project to go at. I was thinking, you see, I won't be able to do that tomorrow and the next couple of days. We're going to be so bloody busy with shearing that I won't have time to, you know, do that. So, good that I did it now. Like I said, there's this view on the opposite side. I'll get a bit of timber for that some of these days. We'll fill that up, get finished, and that'll be that done. Put that piece of moulding on. Oh, and there's one other job I need to do inside the kitchen that needs to be finished before the painting here and stuff. And that is this. Mike's dying for me to finish that. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a piece of the tongue groove now along there and try and finish it off and make it look nicer. And a bit of moulding on it, whatever. What we need. Right guys, see you later. Ah, this is the handiest little shed ever. I love the way There's this light, I only noticed it now. It doesn't stay on during the day, which is great. It only comes on at night. And it only comes on when, when there's a presence, Look at that fair view. It's pretty, like, what I should do someday, alright, because this is actually blocking off a piece, not a lot of light, but 4 inches of light, which is no good. I might actually, well, that's what I normally do. Look, I'll push it back like that. The only reason I push it back this way sometimes is because my axe is up there. Yeah, it's a nice cozy little shed, this. It's got everything in here, nice and dry. I know I call it my feed shed, but it's only for now, because it's going to be the tool shed, of course, eventually. But I need to get the dairy sorted at some point and put a new concrete floor in. But because, it's going to take time to do that, I've got other jobs that I need to do on the farm and along the chimneys and different things there now. So they're kind of coming first. But you know what? This shed it's taken a lot of wind and storm. It's actually doing way better than that polytunnel over there. Way better. It's withstood it so far. There hasn't been anything blown away or anything like that. Mike was actually surprised. I built it well, you see. It's braced everywhere. It's braced inside here and it's braced outside as well, with the sticks going out the other way. Now, you're probably wondering what to style with that. I was supposed to get that built to make my for the timber. It was going to be my timber shed for the fire, but I don't have the money to finish it. That's basically it. I'm hoping now in the next couple of weeks, now, months or whatever, I will get the money to kind of finish it and to start with it, finish off the timber around it at least, and then maybe put on a roof on it afterwards. It wouldn't take much to do it, but it needs to be done soon because the weather's going to be getting bad and we need to have that timber dry. And it's not going to dry out in the rain. Look, I suppose we'll get there. We'll get it done eventually. But yeah, there's lots of stuff I need to do outside. I need to finish off what you see above me, the soffit. I need to finish off the some of the fascia as well out on the other side, and the soffit as well. So it's all work that has loads of stuff for me to finish. I'm trying to do everything bit by bit. Tick it off, move on to the next project. See what they say, when you get your own place, there's always jobs to be done. There's always more work to be done. Oh, the potatoes will be harvested. I'm hoping to get them done. They're going to be harvested now at the end of this month. And it looks like they're going nicely. They're going very well. I put extra manure on top of them there recently. So they should be going massive, I hope. If they're anything like the onions are humongous. They're like apples. But they'll have to be harvested too. Right, see you later, guys. That's me finished for the day. So folks, the moment of truth. No, I'm not supposed to be harvesting potatoes until the end of this month. But we need a few potatoes, so I'm going to try and get some for dinner today. So I'm going to just pull out these. Oh. Let's see now. good shot of them there, right? Huh. So folks, the first potato, pocket potatoes. We just picked them up there now. They're not quite right yet. Like I said, another 2 or 3 weeks, I'd say they'll be way bigger. But there's some big ones there. I mean, look at the size of that one. Yeah. So looking forward to having our own potatoes, of course, with our own onions. Oh, I'm gonna leave myself do that, and I'm gonna run up outside and I must hunt the sheep up because they'll have to come back down again on me. I've already put them up already today, this morning. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. That's where I'm walking up to, guys. I've already been outside. I had to go out and feed whatever animals I could feed. Couldn't do too much feeding because the weather's too bad. Yeah, it's been like that since, well, I woke up, which was 5 o'clock, half 5, I think. Yeah, that's why we haven't got any shearing done. Alright guys, oh gee, I've chopped it all down. That was fun now trying to get that down at the beginning. You didn't see it, guys. My son and I were trying to pull it. Even though I cut out the notch like you're supposed to, and cut it out from the other side to see would it fall. It did, like, it was falling this way, but the branches on the two trees here, yeah, those two trees were holding it. So I put it on the tree here and tried the old, you know, stick and roll it around method. Didn't work. So I was like, all right, I got the car. I just pulled it a small bit, down it goes. Easy peasy. Yeah, even though she failed the test, NCT test, she did well with this. And yeah, all the timber's cut up now. We can use that, and some of it is dry enough. The stuff at the top is very dry, while the stuff is kind of, the rest of all this is all wet. So myself and I have decided we'll just throw it inside the shed here, let it dry away, and it'll be ready for next, you know, it'll be perfect. We'll be able to use it in a month or two, you know. And I told her, keep all this. It's all handy for starting the fire. So we're going to get bags of it, and I'll put it in the shed somewhere. We'll use it for starting. There's a bit there left actually. I was dying to get that tree because remember last year we got this down. This one is already dead. You can see all the bark is gone. It's just, it was going to fall one day and break something. So it's down now. It's safe. There's a few other trees here now that I've got bark off them, like this one here and this one. They're dead, so I'll have to knock them. And see this one here? It looks like it's alive, but it's not. It's actually, if you look closely, there's no branches on it, there's no leaves on it. That one's dead as well. So I'm trying to get rid of all the trees that are that could be dangerous, that could fall against the shed and break it. So it's a tough process to do, because, you know, I don't want it breaking the wire here. Also, I don't want to be I don't want to it fall down in the shed either. So this is the only way I can do it. We cut it down and we'll push it down and we'll be safe. I mean, that tree that we cut that the other day, that was a massive tree, that. And it looks like we'll have to go sometime, but I'm leaving it alone because there's no way I can stop that from falling this way. As you can see, it's leaning that way. It's going to knock that fence. So I don't know what to do with it. I might get a friend of mine someday with a machine or something, a track machine. See, can we pull it back while I'm cutting it and see will it go, will it fall the other way? I don't know. It's going to be fun trying to cut that tree. Eventually, what I want to do, this used to be an orchard before. I want to plant apple trees there. And just the trees, like this tree I want to keep. There's a few trees there now over there I want to keep as well. And that big one there, I like that tree. The one behind this one. It's a native. But I don't know what happens to that spruce. Does it get, or twiggy as they call it, does it get some kind of a disease on the back or what? I don't know. But you know what was all done with this old girl? This was the best investment I bought. And you'd think now, a lot of people would say, oh, it's not Husqvarna, it's not a still. You know what? It does as much work, it's done as much work as my old Husky. And that was a good saw. But, yeah. And she even looks like she's even got the same colour as the Johnson. Oh, no, the Husky. Husqvarna. It's a great little saw. I must check now, because I think someone told me the one time. Check it, guys, because I don't know. It's Pro Plus some type of Husqvarna or something like that, because I thought someone told me that once. Maybe I'm wrong. It's like a cheaper make or something. I'm gonna check it out when I go home. So I thought someone told me that once. They could have been blackguarding me. But yeah, it's great. So I gotta maintain. A friend of mine looks at it for me, sharpens and stuff. So she's well looked after. We always make sure that she's tight enough, and that's tight enough still. He tightened for me the other day, and he sharpened it. So there's actually he who told me to get this. Yeah. So that's about it. No sign of Mike. I have a funny feeling that we've had a few more woodies come down. And there's no way of contacting him. I'm sure there are woodies over there. I'm going to get double lockers and have a look in a while. I can't do anything anyway because my shield wasn't able to come yesterday because of the bloody storm. So I don't know when's he coming. Hopefully he might come this week. He might come next week. I don't know. We'll see. I just hope the weather's going to stay out. If it's as good as today, it'll be great. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Aga's gone off to make me a cup of tea. I'm gonna go in and have my cup of tea, and I'll be back out in a minute.